Hi, John here. It's Friday, the 8th of May 2015. I'm just ringing the police station to Tony Geldenhuys. He's the centre for the manager for the office of the Central Police Station, Auckland Central Police Station. So here goes.
Auckland Police, you're speaking with Wanoa.
Yes, Mano. Could I speak to Tony Geldenhuys, please?
Yep, may I ask who's speaking?
John Wanoa here.
John Wanoa. Okay.
Yes, thanks.
New Zealanders die needlessly on our roads due to excessive speed. Please
Here
keep
goes.
the speed down and
Hope so.
remember this winter to drive in accordance with weather conditions.
Always wear your safety belt. Avoid a $150 fine per offence. Save your life and the lives of your passengers. And everyone travelling in your vehicle is appropriately restrained. Thank you for your patience. We are working to answer your call.
He's a customer
Illegally using
services
firearms must
manager.
ensure your New Zealand firearms licence is current.
Auckland
Please check
Central
the
Police
expiry
Station.
date on your licence and reapply if necessary. Alternative.
You've reached the phone of Tony Geldenhuys, Customer Service Manager for Auckland City District. I'm sorry, Tony is not available right now, but please leave a brief message with your name and number, and Tony will return your call.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press hash for more options.
Yeah, Tony, it's John Wanoa here. Could you give me a call, please? My number's my number's 3684842. I'm in my office all day, and 0272813963. Thank you. I hope you've got all my email there and my video. Thanks a lot. I'll wait for your call. Bye. There. That's an answer phone. That's picked his phone. So now he's got the video that you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, and also my letter. Very important. It's very important at this stage, because I want to resolve the whole matter of the police and settle it. I want to settle it now because the bill's racking up. You can see me invoice them, and that's going through. I can't do much more than that because that's another different law that they can't go near. And so it's the police problem. It is not a commercial contract problem that was already in place on 1/61 Cook Street property. That was already in play in the court, so the courts can't be involved. That's why the government wiped their hands clean of any commercial liens. And so the police in it with a third party as a third party complaint. It's only a normal complaint from somebody in the public. That's quite separate to a complaint I'm making about tampering with evidence in a full-blown hearing of commercial, private commercial defaulted contracts. So that's what he's got to sort out with me. And I don't think it would take that long for a lawyer in the police solicitors to work that out. And I can tell they won't go near it. They will not go near it. So if that's the case, if I don't hear from you today, Tony, then I know it is a problem for your department to address a problem that your policemen have started right in the middle of a private contract. It's very serious. It's very serious. on what decisions are made and the evidence I'm waiting for, that it shouldn't take that long to compile a written report for me so I can give to my private investigator and my lawyer. This goes on and on and on and on, and someone's accountable. So I'm holding you as being a long-time friend of mine, but friends are friends. Business is business. This is complete commercial business that we're talking about. And if your Crown solicitors can come up against me out of court, then I'll be surprised if they have enough information to stack up against what I have here. So, because I'm going to have to put an affidavit, another one, for a 3-day affidavit to come up with an answer, otherwise it allows me to carry on in the law to do what I'm doing if it can't be refuted again and again and again and again. It seems that your department don't understand law of Admiralty and court-martial law. This is court-martial federal law I'm talking about, where I'm at, the bank, mortgage, liens, and levy contracts. It's not for anybody to play around with if you don't know what you're doing. And anyone on the other end of me is prime target if they can't answer. That's normal law, that if you can't answer, then you've got a problem. And so all I say is, if there's no written report within 3 days of me putting an affidavit together right now, and in 72 hours, that's more time. I should be in England now. I should be over there sorting that queen out of yours. And that's what I'm doing online, sorting her out from here. And then I'll come and sort this lot out. And there'll be a lot of named people right behind her with these bills of the pound notes, Tony. And that's serious. I'm making serious statements and allegations against people and their names and their properties and their assets. They're going to lose because there's no way around the law this way. Okay? Okay? So, anyway, if I don't get an answer, response back in writing, then there was nothing. Tim Dutty, Sergeant Tim Dutty, made it up. Just like the Queen is making up all her titles out of thin air, and the banks out of thin air. It's got no substance underneath it to stack up. Tony, that's what I'm saying. I thought you might have known all along that I won't give up on this. I will not give up because my chiefs are looking at me for leadership. I'm here in a leadership king's role for the kings that are out there that have title to England. Okay, I'm one of them. Tony, that's your country over there. That's where your fathers came from. Your country. I'm going to fix your country up. Because why? It's because I've got memorials and flags and jurisdiction and constitution and everything in the law to do it. And your law here, I've been testing your law out as far as it can go to see what's underneath it. Okay? So that's all I want to do with this video. It's just to let the people, the audience watching, they can add it up. That the longer the police take, because they've interfered now, they've interfered in my business. They've interfered with due process of law. This law. Not complaint laws. Because that complaint that Tim Duffy made has got no standing whatsoever in law. It's a waste of time going to court. Because they'll lose. They have no substantive evidence to back it up. And the police should be worried of what I do. They should be all worried. Tony, the whole lot of them should be worried because I'm putting bills on their heads. And they can't get out of it. They can't get out of it. Right? Because your police liable to you all. It's not a joke when you start playing around with the public as a public servant in the police force. One minute he's there, next minute he's like Aaron Pascoe, gone, shifted, just like the banks shift them. I'm following all the shifted people, Tony. I'm following all the people who've been shifted around, and we're going after them. We're going after them with pound note. That's easy. That's an easy job to do, because they are for sale, legally, for sale as debt instruments under the King's law. Okay? The Queen has no law of her own. She has no law of her own. So she's borrowing our law under this flag. Tony, she's borrowing my own contract here on this flag, jurisdiction of Admiralty mortgages on these lands. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm trying to tell you all this time. I'll keep on saying it. I'll be still here when everybody's gone in that police department. There'll be nobody left by the time I finish. And you might be finished there, because they'll all scatter when the King comes around. Okay, I'm not frightened to say anything that is true and correct. Now, it's making someone look real guilty in the police, in the land, lawyers, judges, bankers, public servants, council, all in this fraud, Tony. They are all implicated in this fraud. The bills reckon up every single day that goes by. And I'm writing it up that way. It's on the market now. All the names are on the market for sale as shares on their land property. Someone will come around and pick it up. And that's how it works. That's how the Admiralty court-martial law works, without the guns, okay? Because we've got the documents. We don't need to shoot anybody. We can hang them, but we're not into shooting anybody. We'll hang the right ones, Tony. We have the jurisdiction, the Constitution, and the power to do that. Okay? Not democratic. This is just straight King law that you're using. You're using my law on these lands through Te Ture Whenua 1993 Land Act, Maori Native Land Act. Those native land acts are mine. They are not the iwis. Tony, did you hear what I just said? Those acts of King William IV, 1830 to 1837, is my authority over the mortgages, because it's a mortgage flag. It is a mortgage flag that I'm making the banknotes out of, and the coins, and seize everything under this flag jurisdiction. Not the Queen is run away. Your Queen, Tony, is trying to go in to open the Parliament up when she's not even in there. That's how fraud she is. I'm showing them all up, Tony, how your Queen is running racket in there. I can accuse a lot of them for running racket with my flag. Okay? And my King. And my Admiralty law of mortgages. Okay? That's a mortgage flag, Tony. It's a mortgage flag. And if you've got enough intelligence, as much as I have, about that with my chiefs, then you'll understand it'll overpower anything in this world. Because the Queen is running a racket with it. And it's going to get taken off her. The whole lot. I'm just starting from here, then go up to Britain. You see? I'm telling the truth. Someone in the police, someone in the iwi, and someone in the courts tell me I'm wrong. I'm going to give you 3 days, affidavit, to tell me I'm wrong. And you're right. Your police, your judge, your lawyers, your council, your iwis, your everything in the Crown is right and I'm wrong. You better put it in writing, because I'm going to write it up like that. Just for that land block. That is my land block. Tony, it is my land block, ancestral property. what I've been trying to say for 6 years now, and you still haven't got it. It's getting worse the longer it takes in the public eye. It's going to buckle the whole system of Crown corporations. I tell you, I'm right in the corporations. I know it back to front, Tony, because I'm full-time on it. I am full-time on it. Every piece of land in Auckland, I know who's next behind that one. Okay? I've been very serious because you fellas are stringing me out. Stringing me out, and I've got everything going for me in England. I'm going to walk straight in there and tell them exactly what I'm doing here, because I've been preparing it for a long time. A long time. That's where you came from. You came from there to here. And you're running amok in there. Your people are running amok in there. In the police force. There's corruption and fraud all over the place. I can name them all. I can name them all. Right? I will, on an affidavit and a bill behind it. £1 trillion a day per person, Tony, and there's nothing anyone can legally do about it. You see, I've got the upper hand when it comes to that law, this law, okay, this law that got you here from England. That's the ignorance of people here in this country. The Pākehās are so ignorant of how they got here, why they're here, and how long they're going to be left here before they get booted out. Okay? This law will boot anybody out after I get to England. The ones that have been holding me up. The ones that have been holding me up. And I'm a chief, Tony. I am a chief, and you've been ignoring me. All you Pākehās have ignored me. Watch what I do when I'm going where I am, when I eventually get there. Watch what I do and who goes. Who stays and who goes. Okay? I'll put their names down. And it's out there. It won't go away. It's not going to go away because the British have locked it in the system. Okay? I've got no problems. I've got no problems. The Queen will go first, hang, right? And then Gordon Brown. The two that changed the Lisbon Treaty. That's where the record started from up to now with the New World Order. The New World Order, Tony, that's your people trying to take over the whole world. Okay? Your fellows are trying to take over the whole world and on my land. This is my ancestors' land. This is not Pākehās' land. Right? I tell you that straight to your face because I'm getting tired of the police bugging me around. Right? I start to swear now because that's how I feel about shutting the mouth. Shutting the mouth and saying nothing. Right? Ignorant. Nothing. You know why? Because you can't say anything. You can't say nothing. Silence is not going to work, Tony. Silence is not an answer for ignorance. Silence is costing money and time. Okay? The inconvenience of the time, I'm just making these public statements, that everything I put in invoice against you people, upsetting my business, upsetting my Admiralty, upsetting my ship of Admiralty, upsetting everything I do, and making me walk around in circles. You'll pay for that. You will pay for that. And don't be surprised if someone come and take your property off you. All of you. The whole lot of you got a bill. And that stands in law. This court in here can't do anything about it because the Queen is crooked. And everything. And Sean Lyons is crooked, right? I got a warrant on her head. Your judge, Chief Justice, is a horse scam Lombard with her Fletcher husband. Her Fletcher. Okay? I know all about the wine box. The wine box will be brought up again because I was in New Zealand first then when the wine box was on. I went to the court hearings. I know court hearings. Tony, I know what I do. I know how to do it. I know how to do the bank's job, the lawyer's job, the judge's job, and the police job. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I've learned from your mistakes. All of your mistakes. You just make mistakes all the time because that's all you fellas know. How to make a mistake, then go and throw it in the court. Then get somebody else to worry about it. Then go and make another mistake. And just keeps going. You fellas just keep rolling it. On and on and on and on and on and on. I'm right in saying that. I have no problem making statements like this because you fellas can't answer. You can't answer. At least the IPCA answered me and said, go back to the police, the senior police. It's their problem. You created it, you fix it. You created it, Tony, in your office, you fix it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Because it's only going to get worse. It's public now. The whole damn world knows what you're doing to me. You think I'm nothing. You think I'm nothing. Right? That's all you people, like Tim Duffy, you said to me, bullshit. He said to me, I'll soon see who's bullshit by the time I get to his house and knock on his door. Alright? His name is up there. At £1 trillion a day. He hasn't even got the money to pay for it. Tough. Tough. He's going to get booted out of this country. You watch me. Because this is my country. And my ancestors were here before you lot came. With your law. I got my own law. Okay? I got my own law here. King William's law. We still got a contract in Westminster in the lower house. Right? I'm going there because the marriage is too dumb to know. They're not the right people. That's why they can't get anywhere. The word marriage is no good. It's no good. It was designed there like that by your deceptive pakias. Put that there and herd them in the yards like cattle. Then square their lands up and push them out off the lands. Right? I know how it works. I know how it works. Okay? I know how it all works. I'll go to the other end, England, where you came from, and see how the bloody hell that all of you got here on this flag. You can go back on this flag. Right? And your queen. Take your queen out of here. Take that queen and her Ponzi Fiat money out of here. Okay? That's all I want to say about this. I'm disappointed. I haven't got a call from you. All it is answer machines. Answer machine, answer machines, answer machines. I go up there, no do. All these years, I've been telling you there's a crooked fraud title on there. And what do? Just say, oh, wait for it to go away. It's not going to bloody well go away, Tony. This is not going away. You're all going to end up in the bloody court in England. That's what. They're watching me. And there's a van up here. There's a van up here. I'll show you afterwards. He's got a camera on me. You see? I don't care who the camera is, as long as I'm making it on record. As long as I've got everything on record. You're going to stick there, stay there for life. How the New Zealand government and the police corrupted my bloody land. Who else is going to come up in front of me and say, no, it's not, it's theirs? Who is the hell in this whole world is going to come up with something better? You see? That's what I'm pissed off about you guys. You're a force under your own. Just like what Obama's doing in the States. It's going to collapse, Tony. The whole fucking lot is going to collapse. Right in front of your eyes. Because you know why? It's driven by the Pope, the Queen, the Rothschilds, and the Illuminati bastards. That's all I can say about them. They're real bastards. And you fellas are part of that. You're part of that. The people are woken up now. They're woken up. And the Scottish are going to fix them up in Westminster. Watch. I told them what to do. Right? And you held me up. You fellas must be doing this just to hold me up so and piss me off so I can't go there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Eventually I'll walk straight in there. Straight in the Parliament. Okay? Straight there with this flag. And beat the whole lot out. Okay? Because you fellas have no authority higher than this one. That's why you're buggered. You whole lot of you police are buggered. That's why you can't get anywhere, because you got no federal state law. You tried it in Tuhoe, and fucked up, and paid out little tiddly bits to the wrong people in Tuhoe. Those are not the fucking right people. It's your iwis. They are not the real people that are doing all the blabbing. You know what these Ngāti Whātua, those you fellas, they're going to get slung in a court. Right behind you fellas. The whole bloody lot of them. And Tiwana Table, he's from the East Coast. He's gone. He took off when I'm talking like this. He was running this racket in here in Ngāti Whātua as the CEO. He's going to lose everything. I'll boot him off the land down the East Coast. I'll boot him off because they've got all their land on my land blocks. The Tibbles. They've got all my land. My ancestors' land. And the Campbells got all these land up here. The Campbells, the same Campbells down there, the same Campbells at Waitangi. Got my fucking land. With their name on it. I'm going to rip the whole lot out. Right? I'm telling you exactly what I say goes. My chiefs are pissed off with you lot. Up at Waitangi. The ones that signed. Okay? The ones that are listening to me. Wondering what the bloody hell am I doing still here when I should be in Westminster sorting that bloody lot out. Your people, your bloody pariahs. There's mostly black people there now. Right? The Queen gone out. But still pouncing around. I've just gone on Facebook this morning to make a big write-up. Go and read the bloody thing. Read the bloody thing, what I just put. It's fucking real. That Queen of yours is no good. She's no good. She's the evilest, most devilish person that's killing people and babies and sucking their bloody cocks off. Right? I say that right in front of you, right in front of the whole world, because that's what they're doing. They are the most filthiest people in the world. They're white-skinned people, all doing the racket with my flag contract. Right? You got away with it, you're not getting away with it anymore. You're not going to get away with this one anymore, because we've had a guts full of you. Okay? I'll bring the British military in here and clean the whole fucking lot of you out. Right? All of you. All of you. If you can't come up with an affidavit to say I'm wrong and to say you've got something better, you were here first. Show me your title. Tony, show me your fucking title. Your Pākehās, put your titles in front of me and say where the fuck you came from. And tell your Maoris to do the same thing. Put your fucking titles right in front of mine. And see how far you get. Okay? Okay? You got that? Now, I'm waiting for you to get a meeting with you. I won't talk like this. I'm talking to the whole world like this. Because of you fellas dicking me around. I'll talk nicely to you because I want to get an answer from you to get out of my road while I go and seize that property with Graham Elliott and my lawyer. Okay? I'm just doing their job so it won't cost much. So I can do the next one and it costs nothing. Everybody can get their land back, cost nothing. Okay? Because I'll produce the money out of you fellas. Anything with fraud on it, I'll publish it. And there's nothing you can do about it. So, I'm disappointed that it takes police and Pākehās so long to sort something out. That only takes 1 hour and 1 minute. One answer. Why the fuck do you Pākehās string things out in courts? That court in England where I'm going is 2 hours finished all over. You're either fucking right or you're fucking wrong. Alright? You're right or you're wrong. In this case, the police are wrong. They step in my road. Okay? You step in my road, get your big title out, and put it in front of me. If you haven't got one, get out of the road. Get out of my fucking road. If you haven't got a title higher than this, over that land, you didn't have one. You haven't got one, you never did. No one did. Okay? I'm speaking for the British. I'm not speaking for your fucking Maoris. You can stick your Maoris up because they got nothing. They got fuck all title. What? Fuck all title because they can't move because you bastards have clobbered them and stolen everything. We're going to get everything back with the king. We're getting everything back with the king. Then we'll put who we want there, not you lot. I've finished with fraud. I've had enough of fucking fraud. Because it's only for your elite people that you're looking after. You're covering up for those bloody convincing lawyers who got no fucking guts. Right? The lawyers got no guts and they're the crookedest people in this country, in the world. I want to put them and hang them in the Admiralty court under the King William's court law. Because that's what the privacy is That's what it was made for. This flag was made for hanging people who violate our law. Okay? If I find who's violating the law, that's what they get. Tough. Tough. When you start mucking around with commercial liens and levies in Admiralty law, you're fucked. You're fucked. We will apply this law, no matter what. If you can't come up with something in writing to me, then you're wrong. You're wrong to stop me. Okay? I'm not going to your courts because they're fucking fraud too. The whole fucking lot of them won't stand up to this. The judge has no information. He has no information and he can't get it from anybody else but his own crooked fucking bunch. They're not going to get away with it. They're not going to get away with this, Tony. They're not going to get away with this by covering up fraud. That's it. It's in. Finish. Right? If you don't answer me, it means you're in it. You're in it. If you stay silent, when I get a 3-day affidavit, yeah, next week, Monday, and you can't answer it, that's it. I have a legal right to go and carry on and take that bloody place and boot them out. Okay? Okay? You got me? Did you hear that? Did you hear all that other people watching me? Right? I'm not angry. I'm just pissed off with the legal system and the record in this law. I have done a lot of work on all the fraud right through the years in the Parliament, Wellington. Okay? I wanted to be a politician to go and rake it all up. I should have. I would have fixed the whole bloody lot of it. All this useless Maori party, all that fucking useless time, Peter Sharples and all the stupid Maoris have got nothing for Maoris. Fuck all. Fuck all. Right? Everything they've done is turned to custard. Why? Because they're not the right landowners. That's why. That's why. They're not. You got a wrong chiefs. You got rackety chiefs. You're running your racket here. These iwi over here. Watch what I do with them. Watch what I do with them. Tony, you watch them run. They'll run just like how your police are running out of my way. What's wrong with you bastards? What is wrong with you? Why are you people acting suspiciously? Why? Why? Tell me that. This video is going straight out like that. Right? It's now 11:29 a.m. and I'm mucking around with you lot still. And I'm supposed to be doing my website. I want to clear this thing out of my road so I can get on the website and bill you buggers with the pound note. It's going out there. It's out there. Nothing you can do about it. Right? You won't have a law good enough to get in this one's raid. Wait. Okay, that's all. I'll wait for you to call today. I'll ring up later and see if it's another answer phone or it's you on the end of the phone. Everybody's watching you, Tony. The British military's watching you. Scotland Yard's watching you. Right? Westminster's watching you. Everybody in the world is watching you to see what you're going to do. You can't shut your mouth and say nothing. Because you're just waiting for me to break one of your rules. I'm not that fucking stupid to break your fucking stupid, corrupted laws. I'm showing you my laws. Go and look at what I've just put on, King William's laws in 1830 to 1837. Those are my fucking laws. I can use those on you. It's got in there hanging and all sorts of things, bad things, for you bad people. That's what it was put together for you bad people. Right? I'm going to use those. I'm going to use them. Why? Because I've got the right to use them, the legal right in Westminster. Okay? I've got the legal right to do what I want with them on you fellas. Right? If you can't counterclaim what I put in writing in front of the whole world, witnesses, all those people witnessing what I'm doing, and you fucking lot here won't let it go in the court. You won't let all this stuff on Facebook, Twitter, Google and YouTube go on there. Why? Because you're fucking fraud. It's too true. It's too true. It's too honest. It's got too much facts. That's why you rather push things into the court so that you can play around with it and get rid of it. You're not getting rid of this fucking lot, Tony. You're not getting rid of this lot. Not while I'm alive on this land. I'm going to boot everybody off that shouldn't be here. That's making money out of this land and bringing in people who are racketing it. Okay? We'll soon get them out. We'll soon have people with us soon. Now all those people in the world, go and buy a share of these pound notes against these guys that I'm doing on Cook Street. You go and purchase a stake in that block of land because it's worth trillions now. I'm just saying, that pound note is worth trillions. We're going to get badges on anybody who's a member to go around and seize everything off them, the ones we name. I'm making a clear statement. Tony, your law cannot stop me from doing that. Okay? You bring something that can stop this and the pound note from billing you fellas. They'll be around all your police place and rip the thing off you. Okay? That's what Obama's doing with this same law. I'm going to take it off him. Take it off the Queen, take it off the... Everybody using this law. Can you, Tony? That's my fucking law. My chiefs, the ones who know, got a brain up here. Not the ones who haven't got a brain. Right? Only the ones who know, who listen to me. Right? And the ones who listen to me in England. Right? There's a lot of pommies over here listening to me. There's somebody now. I'm going to listen to the phone. Hello? Yeah. So I just got a message. I only got a message on answer phone. Yeah, I know. But I was just making a video. I'm still on it now with you on it. Now, I'll just finish off the end of it to him. It's not very nice sounding, but I've got my battle armour on. I just want to let the world hear what I'm saying. So you can watch it if you want to. Oh, okay. So so today, yeah. So just hang off there for a minute, because I've just got my thing here. I'm just clearing out from here, and so I'll just have to look for another place for now. I'm going to put a warrant on this place. They'll get a letter from me over it, because it's one of Jamie Peters' ones, and anything he touched would turn to custody. But anyway, you just I should have something together by next week. I'm hoping that I can. Hey? No? Is that right? Wow. So whatever it takes for now, because I've got to shift all my stuff out, and I was going to try and get a van and a trailer, a closed-in trailer, somehow, to shift my stuff. Then Desmond can shift your stuff, or whatever we come out with. Yeah, just keep looking, because the time I'm going to have a look too, but I'm waiting to go on to Cook Street, and then I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, so just hold tight, hold fire, and don't get into trouble. And so just have to wait till I sort this lot out today, and I've just got to put some more stuff online. Yeah. I've rested enough now to go and do some more, but it's a waste of time me walking up there, because they'll just ignore me. Yeah, no, we've got plenty. No, I'm going straight to England. I'll sort out over here, sort you fellas out, and then off I go, because we'll just have Skype between us, so I can run things from anywhere. So I'll just be getting a laptop, and then after this, I'll be getting a laptop and I'll just move around. But I need a fixed place over here to stick to these titles. Yeah. Okay. Well, catch up with you later. Okay. Anything that I'll let you know. Okay then. Cheers. There. That's my man, Dean Murray. Okay. He's been very loyal. I've been very stuck to him, even though he gets in trouble with the police. But however, he's one of our boys. Okay. He's down the line in Hamilton. So anybody sticking around with him, watch out, because that's my man. And Robert Wanoa, and Desmond Wanoa, and Jamie, Anna Marie, Patrick Stewart. Okay, that's my crew, and the other pommies. I don't want to name the pommies, because the Pakis don't like being advertised. Okay, I will leave them right there. But they're doing a very good job with us. That's some good ones. They're bad ones and good ones. The ones like Tim Duffy in the police here is a bad one. His mouth is no good when he says I'm bullshit. I'll show him who's bullshit in the end. He won't be there long. He won't be there long. I can tell you that now, because he'll be bankrupted. Okay, anybody playing around with this flag will be bankrupted. That's what's happening with the police department, the judges, Bailey's real estate, alright? Alright? Everybody's name that's going to get bankrupted. I'm going to bankrupt the whole bloody lot of you. Right? Because of what you're doing to me. Right? I'm going to show you who the bloody hell I am to say anything in this country. Right? All your pee-wee chiefs have got no fucking guts to come in front of me with whatever they've got in writing. Right? None of you. None of you. You're just creaming it. You're just stealing off the normal people. You're stealing off the normal people. Taxes and all the rest of your fucking asshole bullshit stuff. Just for your own companies. Well, I'm a company too. And guess what companies do to companies? Guess what companies do to companies? They bankrupt the bastards. That's what. That's what. Right? I've been in self-employed business fucking longer than you have. Right? I know a fucking thing about buildings. All the way through. I can name all the big companies I work with. And got all the materials off them. Okay? In the high rise. And everything. And real estate. In Remuera. The best of places. And Epsom. Okay? I've been in the best places. To know what's the title. Right? I know what I'm doing, Tony. Because you fellas don't know as much as I do about this fucking country. Right? You're only sitting on it, occupying the land. With your bits of paper. Right? What I'm going to do is tear the fucking thing up. Right? That's what. If you can't tell me, if you can't refute it, rip it up. Rip it up. Your titles on your land will get ripped up. That's what the British did to you people. You fucking bloody Australia, New South Wales government, and their LINZ titles, they ripped them up. They're going to do that soon. They're going to rip your titles up. This is the first one on Cook Street that I'm ripping up and going back to our native title on that land. And those cheeky parkies in there, James Brown and Simon Roundtree, you fucking won't be there long. You won't be there long. You're bankrupted now. You're fucking bankrupted. They'll be around, Ellen will be around to pick the whole place up. See ya. Somebody at the door.
That's alright, mate.
Just putting everything in this.
That's alright.
I'll put speech on.
What's that one doing, Chris? Nothing. It's on here.
You can hear.
Oh, yeah. We've had a noisy solenoid here, haven't we, John?
Yeah, it's always been going meow loud and then goes quiet. And
The one up here?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's always had a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
We struck that. What it was when the electricians wired them up.
Yeah.
They undid the coil on top of them.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was easy to wire up.
Oh,
So they
okay.
removed it, wired it up, and screwed it back on.
Oh, okay.
They didn't screw them back on tight.
Oh, that's why, because it's going, must be shaking the
Because it's a coil,
Yeah.
it almost levitates.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. Some days, you know, if I put something on, yeah, it goes really up and then it goes quiet.
We replaced it about 20 of them, and then I cottoned on to what it was.
Oh,
In the first year.
yeah, because I thought, half the gas should have come through. Yeah, but if you can fix it, right?
Yeah, but also the gas doesn't come through yet.
No, the switch is on with the gas.
Oh, is that the idea?
See that? I mean, anything in the motorway.
Oh, could this be linked to that? Okay, we'll do.
Yeah, so it can't be much. It can't be very much. I think it's down that end.
Yeah,
Yeah, not that end, that end. The switch is going, everything is going.
obviously the electric is still
Yeah, the electric, the switch is going on there.
Well, interesting though, like, it doesn't, they do get noisy, it doesn't normally stop the gas, so it actually might have failed.
Yeah, because, no, well, it must be the same switch on hot water, really. Oh, that's the one down below.
Yeah.
Not up here.
Yeah, the gas one's just different.
Ah, no, I thought, I'll come back on, but now I put it on microwave, so I'm getting radiated all the time.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm in my room here.
Well, that's the other thing, see,
Yeah,
for about 2 or 3 days,
yeah.
they had the fire guys.
Oh, yeah, it's always been, I've always blamed it on the fire things, because it's connected into the gas.
Yeah, we've got a big master valve
Yeah,
down in the basement, and every building has one with gas.
Yeah.
And what you do, what happens is, the minute there's a fire call, something like that, this thing just stops all the gas immediately.
yeah, because they had to wait for the next day. I've been here the longest since it was brand new. I've been here that long, over 6 years. But I've always had a problem with fire. And with something that triggered it all.
Triggers it off.
Yeah, triggered it all.
It takes the gas out.
Yeah, and everything switches off. And I thought, well, I won't be cooking today.
Yeah, because unfortunately, once that main master valve shuts down for safety reasons,
All of them, yeah.
what happens then is that there's big regulators.
Yeah.
There's got 12
Yeah.
of them down, and they service all the main risers.
Yeah.
And what they've also got a safety on them. So if there's a drop in pressure or too much pressure, like a gas leak, for example, if there was a gas leak, these regulators, the little safety in them, automatically shut themselves off. And what happens when the main valve turns off? You've got no gas in the line. Someone turns on a hob. You've got instantly got low pressure.
And they're off
like a leak,
Yeah.
and the regulators go out. So we have to go through and reset the regulators.
Okay, so they've always had to come off our hill and they've been mucking around, it's been off for weeks. The cover on the roof, outside here. And they've been mucking around over there, they always come down and they're gone. And someone comes back again, away they go again, and it's gone, but the cover's still light. And I thought, well, it must be still a fault somewhere here. Why I get it all the time. And I've been moaning about it all the time because I had to switch the switch. I said, does everybody switch their switch off at night? Because they must be getting the same screaming from the unit because it's loud. And I've worked for a long time. Eh? Yeah, it's loud. I thought it can't be moved. It's like smart meters or something going wrong with it.
And is it only when the switch is on that it makes the buzzing?
Yeah, I don't turn it off every time. I have to go turn it off. But if I forget and drop off, I usually drop off the thing in the chair with me. And then I wake up and there's that thing going on. Yeah, and I said, oh, it's actually wasting me out. And that's a kind of cancel the sleep and carry on. But yeah, just while I'm by myself, because there's no one else around. Yeah. Between that noise and the pub down below, that's the worst.
Yeah, well, that's like I say, I've got one of those ones.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, it doesn't normally cut the gas. No one in the out has actually failed.
I think the gas mustn't be coming up. But I don't think there's another switch here to the switch here, because if that switch off, it stops the gas. It may I'll just check that.
Yeah, there's a switch on the wall.
Yeah, there. And if it's down, then I know it might be a switch from there to here. Cut out.
Yeah, well, that's the power to the solar.
Yeah, but that's over there, but from there to here. It's got another trip switch from here. So if I look there first, and then because it's, oh no, the electrics are working. The flint is working. Yeah, so that's power. It's leaving the power there, so that's going tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, that'll always work.
Yeah, no, I mean, that must be the power from the switch over here to there, and to click the switch over. With the gas to here, the switch must be here when you turn the thing on to let the gas out.
Well, see, the switch there just goes to the solenoid.
Yeah.
To the meter.
Yeah.
And then from there, all you've got is the gas light. No power.
Oh, no, I see.
That's just power point.
Oh, I see. So they
that won't isolate the power to you.
Oh, okay.
That's separate power.
Oh, I thought it
goes straight to the solenoid.
Oh, well, it must be a gas problem.
We have, because these guys are doing renovations and they're
Yeah.
around, they're working on
Switching
fireboard,
That's 50
I
cents off.
think they're the ones.
I asked them yesterday.
Oh,
Do you put down £1 not going up here? I mean, the gas not coming up here?
they should know that it's something that was.
So they were all in there, and I said, you don't know, I'm not here on 46. Can you check the things to see what's coming up 46? And they said, yeah, the whole lot went to them. I didn't know. I woke up this morning to try and put some food.
Yeah. Picking it up at night too, but I'll get a call yesterday.
Oh, I see.
And lucky for me, I've got one of our guest leaders who's been working here.
Oh,
So
okay.
down,
He knows.
but he's off today, so.
Okay, so you've got him. You've got him around. Oh, okay.
The worst thing is we know where it's coming from, but
Yeah.
they're like, oh no, we'll check it. Check it fast, because they're going to be ringing me all week.
Yeah, well,
I can see that.
well, this has been the third day now. It's been off. I thought, that's funny, I must be isolated from the rest of it.
Well, I'm just about to go downstairs and actually reset about 2 or 3 regulators.
Yeah,
So
I think
what I might be best to do is probably do those first.
Yeah.
Make sure they're all going.
Yeah.
Then come up and repair your,
Yeah.
we'll just tighten that solenoid up.
Yeah.
And then you should have instant gas. Will you be in for a little while?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm still getting on line.
Okay, so I'm actually just so I don't forget which apartment.
46.
There's so many. 46.
Yeah.
We were just on our way down and he said, oh, tuck in here.
Yeah. So I must be one of the last ones leaving. Because they were 46 years.
So I think you're home.
John.
Oh,
Right. Good. So you're an electrician, eh?
One against the
From against. Oh,
yeah. I've got my electrical tickets. but
Okay.
Only, they call it associated electrical.
Oh, okay.
But it helps because I work on all the plant systems on
Yeah.
the buildings and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Gas, electricity, water.
Okay.
It just helps me.
So you just type my name in Google and you'll see all the things I do. All the engineering things. I'm doing a big tidal energy turbines right in the sea up in Scotland.
Oh.
And for here on the east coast of my land. But it's been a long ongoing thing. I'm doing a power note, but it belongs to us. Because the Rothschilds getting inked out from Russia and India, but that's what I do. I do it. I should have been in Westminster now, fooling around with this thing a few years ago. That's our contract. That's why I'm trying to tell the police, right? If you have a look, I'm still waiting 6 years later for Cook Street, the 61 Cook Street. That's the one across the street. I'm taking that land, right, because it's fraud. It's part of so I do with that. And so the police is in my road, they stepped in between me and the landowners and the convention. They don't got shit hot lawyers, ex-Scotland Yard, private investigator. I said, no, leave it to me, because you fellow wouldn't know anything. I'll let you come in and take over, because it's a big deal. That will drop the whole lot of the Commonwealth titles to land. I'm right in where it's come to a head now with Scotland is going in to have the biggest say in Parliament. And the Queen, she's a private CEO now of a private companies. And she's gone to the EU, it's a conflict. She's gone out of Westminster, took all HM Treasury, which is our trust, which is flag, to the stupid marriage, we don't know, contracts and mortgages and liens. So, but the government's running their business in the over here, the NZ investment. The 48 companies, the police got their own companies, take the money out of the courts into their private companies. That's where I'm after. And so you see, all my video, I just didn't have a video in my original get my way. But if you go there, I'm talking to the head in the police. I've been right through all the police, and none of them can come up with something to stop me from going to take the land. 2 times I've been and shipped them out. And the police said, oh no, somebody complained. I said, no. That's not a contract. That's not a commercial contract that I've got with the landowner. Right? It's between me and him. But nothing to do with complaints. See? So now it's going to be a big deal because I've got all the pound notes on it now, the coins that belong to us. Right? Not the Rothschilds. So the Rothschilds didn't stand around, and we're going back in with pound notes between here and here. So the answer to Britain is here. Here. Okay? Or everybody has missed the point of how they did the contract. A lot of work.
Really surprised.
Yeah, just check it out.
Contracts were
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's really, really. That Queen was missing out. The ordinary man is working his guts out, paying them, and they just keep putting it off into their clubhouse. Right? So I'm cleaning the clubhouse. So I'm free. Leave you to a phone to do what you do. Yeah. See? So we've got a deal, we've got a contract with the British government. Now that the Queen's gone, she's stolen all the action treasury money from our trust with the beneficiaries. Right? That's us all. That contract used to be there. And she's corrupted it, but it's still our trust. I'm going there to kick her out and go there as a surrogate king of England, deal with some of the chiefs. But it's still there. So I'm still in that lower house where the chiefs are. The chiefs don't know anything, so I have to speak to them. Okay? Plenty of work. There's plenty of work. All the big title things I want to get to go. So the pound notes, they're bamboozled now because the pound notes, I put the big pound note against their name. The building for stopping me a debt collector. Right? Debt collector to go in here and seize property. Because I'm married yet again, no, I've got to call me that. They want the job, but I'll say I'll do as much as I can to you to take over. See? Because I've got a license. So I'll come straight in and I'll say, go bigger or don't. And so what I do is, I've got a billion shares in 250 countries with this plan. This is the only plan in Britain that can go right around the world. And that's what Queen do. She's letting Obama use that to go and take the small thing. She's the land. Yeah. She's what? Oh, wait.
Really get those.
Yeah, I'll sit around and do those bells if you like.
Okay.
We'll go down and get those.
Okay.
We'll get those regulators going. I'll come back up and reset.
Okay. Cheers.